Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Play Pouch, where we have decided to do an impromptu stream because we totally didn't forget about this happening today at all.
Nope.
One of us knew it was happening.
This is the plan all along, Con.
Yes.
We're professionals, guys.
Exactly. We are professionals. So, yes, we've decided why not crack on and get this done. I am joined by Tequila, of course, my partner in crime for these kind of shows. How are you, buddy?
Hot, as everyone is in our wonderful UK country, and looking forward to Devil May Cry, right, Con?
Don't. Just don't. Because I'm never getting it, ever. And if
You
they
will.
were ever going to do
You
one,
will. I don't know when. It might not be tonight. You will. They love remake. They're remake crazy, mate. That eventually they will.
I don't know.
Tonight.
I don't know. I just think the Devil May Cry franchise has been damaged quite a lot now, and I don't see them going back to try and fix it because they've got Resident Evil that's pouring in all the money for them. They're completely kicking loads of them out, aren't they? So,
Well, yeah.
and not Tekken. What is it? Street Fighter. Capcom do.
But do you want a remake or do you want a new entry? There.
No, I want a remake.
You want a remake?
Yes, I want a remake of the original.
I think they're more likely to do a remake than they are to make a whole new entry.
I hope so, because the latest ones have been crap.
That's why. Yeah.
They have.
That's why, because the latest one's been crap. So it's just like we just remake the first one that people like.
Oh, I hope they do. I really do, because the first one's great. I can still play it to this day. I had it on my Xbox, and I carried on playing it, but I don't think I'm going to be seeing it today. What you expecting to see in this? What?
Well, obviously, obviously E3. Well, it's not even called E3 anymore. The things that replaced E3, obviously earlier this month, was at the start of the month, but it still was only 2 or 3 weeks ago when they had all the showcases. So, what did Capcom announce then? Well, Monster Hunter, the expansion. I do expect them to be showing that because that is probably their next big. Because it's a proper expansion, right? So it's going to be, it's not a little bit of DLC. This is what they always do with the Monster Hunter games. So I myself am interested, despite the actual Monster Hunter Wilds not being the best, but they do make proper expansions. So there is a chance this expansion could end up fixing a lot. It might not, but it could do. So I know that you haven't played it that much, but me, Alan, and Pete have all played Monster Hunter, and to be honest, we've all fallen out of love with it, especially Pete. And Alan also doesn't play it that much. So, but I would be willing to go back. So maybe I'm just waiting for something like this that is going to just change some of the flaws that the original game had. And a proper expansion like this could do that. But it might not. It might just be building on the foundations, and they're not going to fix what I might think is wrong with it. Other people might not. From what I've seen in the brief trailer we got over the E3 period, they didn't show that much, but I didn't see anything that was particularly groundbreaking me. It's not like they're making these sweeping changes. It's probably going to be more of the same, which means it's going to have the same flaws. That's my initial impression, but I'm intrigued to see. Maybe they'll prove me wrong tonight. I'm sure they'll show something because that's their big. I can't remember what date they said. I think they said, was it the end of this year or was it early next? I can't actually remember the actual date they said for the expansion.
Oh yeah, good question.
I'm not sure. I can't remember now, but it's probably their next big release. Now that obviously they've just released Resident Evil not long ago, so there's going to be a bit of a gap now, probably until the Monster Hunter proper expansion. I can't remember what it's bloody called until that comes out. So Ascendance, right? Yeah, I imagine they'll show that. I also wouldn't be surprised if they show a bit of DLC for like Resident Evil Com, and obviously. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out Com's work on Requiem that he finished not that long ago. There might be some DLC for that, mate.
I don't think they're going to bring much DLC out for it, even if they do. I think their main focus now is Veronica, because it's not called Code Veronica anymore. It is just Resident Evil Veronica.
Just Veronica.
Yes, they've decided to drop the code part of the title and just call it Veronica.
I never played it, so if I were to play that, that would be more or less a completely new game for me because it's one of the Resident Evil games that I never played the original. So
I played it a long time ago, so I'll be interested to see how they've adapted it to the new system, the RE engine. And Monster Hunter is 2027.
Yeah, so next year.
Yes, next year, I'm afraid. Shall we get into things?
Yes, let's have a look, see if they've got anything for us. Let's have a look.
Do let me know if the sound's coming through, anybody that is watching.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Capcom Spotlight. For today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now and a look at some upcoming titles. We hope you enjoy the show. Without
Give me Devil May
further
Cry and I
ado,
will.
Let's dive into our first
At
title.
least this is going to be quick fire. It's not going to be like two people. I was about to say two people sitting there talking, and then this guy
本日
appears.
はモンスターハンターストーリーズ3
Monster Hunter. Oh,
ストーリーの最新情報をお伝えします。まずは追加のサイドストーリー、ルディ編の映像をご覧ください。
see, I haven't played any of these games. These kind of. I mean,
No, I've
there's probably a reason for that.
not really seen these.
I suppose it couldn't be. A very, very long time ago, I was acquainted with a feline who looked much
I mean,
like
obviously, it's set in the same world.
it was a great
but-
rider's buddy, and my
It's a bit more
friend.
anime-ish.
I don't even know what genre it is. I don't even think it's an RPG. I'm not exactly sure. That's the truth. What even the genre is
Save the world.
of this game
My heritage, I couldn't be.
or this series, the Monster Hunter kind of
I've known all the stories ever
side
since
series.
I was a kitten. Long have I admired the hero.
It looks more childish because it seems to be about the cats.
Yeah.
The hell? Get a live one here! Get back, everyone!
Okay, well, I do recognise that monster from the series. So.
So we don't get any gameplay by the looks of it.
Okay, so I mean that's Nerigante, who was the main villain of the last game, not the one that just came
ル
out.
ディ編では主人公と一緒に旅をするロイヤルアイルルディのルーツに関わる物語を体験できます。ルディの一族の先祖であり、かつて世界を救ったと言われる伝説のアイルはモンスターハンターストーリーズシリー
See,
ズ
this is too childish for me. This is like
Yeah.
it's too much. I can't. It's not. I'm not going to get anything from
に
this.
巻き込まれた結果、
So
ナビルーは子孫であるルディと巡り合うことになって
No, it's very aimed towards a younger audience.
映像の最後に登場したコリュウネルギガンテは
I mean, the Monster Hunter series of games are
強力なモンスターです
Nintendo-ish in nature anyway, because they originally were Nintendo exclusive. So they're not the most mature of games, just in general.
この番組だと各クラ
But it's the gameplay that the gameplay loop is what makes,
デラック
at
ス
least
エディションやプレ
to
ミアム
me,
デラックスエディション
not the story or the characters. They're not where the series shine, if you ask
発
me.
売タイミン
So.
グからプレイ可能となります。
That looks like it was.
このようにモンスターハンター
Turn-based
ストーリーズ3にはレンジャーの仲間たちに
They turned it into a turn-based
サイドストーリーが
RPG.
例えばディオのサイドストーリーでは疾風4兄弟というフーギーとのレースに挑むなどメインストーリーとは異なる仲間たちの意外な一面を見ることができるので
Yeah, it's a turn-based combat system.
いただければと思います。さらに3月にお伝えしたフィールドにキングモンスターが出現するようになる無料アップデートもサイドストーリー
I mean, I recognise most of the monsters they're shown. It's like, oh yeah, I recognise the
ゲーム
monsters.
の
But,
セーブデータをロードすると
hmm.
最終バトル直前の
I mean, obviously, me and you, we like turn-based. Everyone knows that by now. But
無料アップデー
still,
ト配信後にゲームクリア後のセーブデータをロードすると
It's the graphics that are
高難度
putting
の
me
最
off.
終バトルに挑むことになります。
yeah.
この高難度の最終バトルをクリアすると 既存モンスターのほぼ全てがキングモン
Yeah,
スターとして
it's like
各
the,
地の
the
国々に
graphics remind me
登場
of
しより難易度が高いバト
what
ル
is
に
it,
挑戦可
Zelda,
能です。
one of Zelda
Yeah,
games.
cel-shaded.
真珠
Yeah.
や
Yeah.
天変古流もキングモンスターと
No, it's like, you know, I recognise pretty much all these monsters are monsters you fight in the games. I've recognised all of them.
本日お伝えする
Um,
モンスターハンターストーリーズ3の
You know, so there's that in it. If you like the monsters, you might get something out of it. But if the main character's a cat, which it looks like it is, then it's like it's too childish for me.
Yeah, you got back-to-back Monster Hunter.
Right, so this is the
また先日タイトルアナウンスしまし
this
た
is the proper expansion.
ハンターワイルズの超
I wonder if they've fixed. A lot of people had criticisms of this game, and rightfully so.
2027年の発売を目指して鋭意開発進行中です。
Notice they said aiming for a 2027.
さらなる
Yeah.
フィールド、
I noticed that.
ハンターのアクション、
New areas and monsters, that's to be expected.
クエストランクとして
Master rank quests.
が登場するなど、
Right, so they're trying to address the difficulty issue that people have said.
発売日やゲーム内容の詳細は今後発信してまいりますのでご期待くだ
Is
さ
that
い。
all you're going to get? Okay, you're not getting
それで
much.
は続き
Okay,
モンスターハンターシリーズ
that
を
was short and to the point. Interesting, they're putting master rank. That could help with difficulty, I suppose.
Is this Resident
game's-
Evil?
The game's got bigger problems than just difficulty.
Yeah, it is.
It's Veronica, is it?
Yeah.
But this is a proper remake. It's not a remaster. It's an actual remake, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a remake.
Claire Redfield.
So that's Pete's girlfriend. He'll be happy. I already know he's happy.
And there's been things out as well. There've been a few leaks out 2027. Yeah, well, we can do that. That they've redone Wesker's model.
We recently announced a new entry to the Resident Evil series, Resident Evil Veronica. What chilling terrors lie ahead for players? Keep an eye
You
out.
play as the two Redfield characters, don't you? You got Claire and Chris both in this, aren't they? Are they the two characters in this?
I know you play as Claire.
Resident Evil Requiem
been
is
so long.
available now.
I thought they were both in it, but I could be wrong.
So captivating. New series protagonist Grace finds herself entangled.
Well, as I said, Com's already played this. How do you feel about Grace? Did you like Grace? I don't think you did you?
Leon
No, I didn't.
experience
But
Leon's action
think-
return.
If you didn't jump from one to the other,
Can be
it would be
enjoyed
good.
by both beginners and veterans
Yeah.
of the series.
But jumping from
Resident
one,
Evil
'cause
Requiem
like I
is
said, you
striking
play
fear
Leon
and
and he's all
excitement to
action,
players
all go.
all over the world.
I mean, go from that to
With
Grace,
the
and
addition
it's
of photo mode
slow
and the
and
minigame Leon Must
yeah,
Die
it's just
Forever.
like, oh god,
It's
no.
packed with new content to
Did you
test.
try that Leon Must Die Forever? You said did you try it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
Grace and
What's it
Leon
like?
release on July 30th.
It's a
Scanning
little
an
bit
amiibo on
like
Nintendo Switch 2
Mercenaries, kind of,
will reward
but
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
not at
special
the same
weapon
time.
skins. Now
Is
available.
it time trial stuff, is it?
Yeah, you got to kill enemies and and all that kind of
A
stuff.
special
You
exhibit
work through
commemorating
different
30
loud,
years of Resident Evil.
areas of the
world
game,
of
and
Resident
there's
Evil
spiders that you
30th
collect
anniversary
or
exhibit will be
destroy,
held
even,
Shibuya Bean
and that
in
puts up your
Tokyo
time.
from October 30th.
Right. Yeah. Reminds me of Mercenaries.
Experience
Yeah, so
30 years of
Claire,
history
Chris,
various
and
immersive
Steve.
exhibits that bring the games
I have
to
no idea who Steve is. Who's Steve?
Steve
Advanced
Burnside,
tickets
he's
will
only
be
a
available
small
through a
little
lottery
guy that you get a
system
little
in
bit of time.
early July. This
Are you
fall,
going to get this amiibo? Com? It's coming
No.
on a Nintendo Switch.
Resident
No.
Evil.
I don't even have
The
a
Resident Evil
Nintendo.
30th Anniversary Concerts Symphony of Legacy, which
Okay.
gained high
So now they want to sell a score.
in March of this year, will be
Back
on
on
its
YouTube.
world tour starting
Listen to
this
that.
August. This is a special concert tracing the 30-year history of the series, curated tracks accompanied by video presentations from the Resident Evil series will be performed live by symphony orchestras. You can also
World tour tickets on sale.
latest title, Resident
Oh, yeah.
Evil Requiem.
I like Resident
Tour
Evil,
tickets are
but
on sale now.
I
Visit
wouldn't.
the concert's official webpage to find out more.
I don't know
about
who would.
tickets.
Like, I mean, I'm sure there's a. I'm sure somebody would. But would you go to a
Next
show?
up, let's introduce
it?
another title.
No.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Did you ever play this?
No, I heard very bad things about Dragon's Dogma. I've never touched it.
The AI is meant to be shocking. That's what I heard.
Yeah. I've just never touched it.
The way you could climb on monsters, especially in the first game, I remember that being a massive, massive selling point for the first game. And in the second game, I think I heard that they released it was another one of these games that was released in bad shape. It wasn't finished.
Always surprised?
Nope. Not in 2025 or whenever this came out. I think it's 25, 24. It's Monster Hunter-ish, which it is. A little bit. It's more of a traditional RPG than Monster Hunter is.
Yeah.
But of course, there's a lot of massive monsters you fight against, and you can. That was its biggest selling point: the fact that you could like climb on the monsters and, like it's doing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this was always its biggest selling point, and it looks pretty cool. But it's the rest of the game that I think is the issue.
I can feel it.
Whether or not, because it's been out for like 2 or 3 years now, whether or not it's been patched to a respectable state, you'd like to hope so now. So maybe now the time is to give it a go. I don't know. I know that it didn't release in great condition. Is this a DLC for it then? Dark Arisen?
Presuming so.
Arisen. 'Tis a burden I alone must shoulder.
October.
Okay, so that's only a couple months.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンディレクターの木下健人です。本作は王道ファンタジーの世界で自由な冒険を楽しめるドラゴンズドグマ2に新たな遊びを加えた拡張タイトルです。より遊びやすく、新しい体験を追加し、より手に取りやすく、この3つを目指したプロジェクトです。
You see, I struggle with stuff like this though, because like, if I want to play this kind of a game, I'll go play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're expecting to get a story quality of like Baldur's Gate, you're not going to get that from this. I can already tell you that. It's not that kind of a game. Like,
no, I mean you can see it's not that kind of game.
No, I wouldn't say it's second rate, but it's not as polished, is it? You can see it's not. It's not as...
Yeah, if I wanted a magical, if I wanted
an RPG light, really.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying now. If I want a fantasy world where I'm fighting monsters and dragons and stuff, I'm going to play Baldur's Gate. Because the story is better as well.
The Baldur's Gate's more of a classical RPG, it's more of a tactical RPG, whereas this is more of an action RPG. So they're both RPGs, but I suppose you could say they're not technically the same genre. I mean, they kind of are, but kind of not. My Baldur's Gate is, it's turn-based. It is completely turn-based, and this is like it's an action RPG, isn't it?
Yeah, but then like if we're going on kind of like action RPG-ish, I'll just go play Shadows of Mordor.
Well, yeah, Shadows of Mordor is an amazing game. I too would choose Shadows of Mordor. Yeah.
初代のダークアリズンと同様に本編とは異なる新たなエリアで新しい冒険と物語を楽しめる内容になっています。今回新たな舞台となるのはノルガン。
You're not going to get the quality of story
滅びと謎に
like you'll get in Baldur's Gate. I mean, so if that is what you're after, you want a deep story. This isn't. You can already tell it's not.
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of the games I've been playing, I mean, you can just look at my stream history, you know what I mean? They have story-driven narratives.
Yeah.
ユニークなスキルを持つ装備も存在します。
Like that, this looks. I wouldn't say it's Monster Hunter-ish. I mean, like I said, the bigger monsters obviously are Monster Hunter-ish, but it's more like combination of kind of Dark Souls, but it's not quite. It's not as plodding as Dark Souls. The combat doesn't look anywhere near as refined as Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You've got real-time parrying.
の物語の中心となる存
So
在
it's not a turn-based RPG at all. I don't think there's much strategy. There's obviously going to be skill, but not probably strategy.
Yeah. That dragon looks cool.
Yeah.
そしてその竜を追う謎多き女性エイ
Arisen.
彼女はなぜ竜を追い続けるのか、そして利害の竜とはどのような存在なのか。各社とポーンはノルガンの地を巡りながらこの2つの存在に隠された真実へと迫っていくことになります。
Is it open world? Looks like it.
先日配信したアップデートに加えて8月末に追加のタイトル
Fast travel movement adjustments.
アップデートではプレイヤーの皆さんから寄せられたご意見ご要望をもとに
Form
より遊びやすく冒険を楽
improvements,
しんでいただ
UI,
くこと
bug
を目的とし
fixes.
て利便性向上と遊びの幅を広げる
Worrying that they're actually putting bug fixes as a feature. I'd like to just assume that you'd be doing that all the time.
Twice, by the way. It was on there twice.
Just to make sure you didn't miss it the first time.
一度訪れた拠点や主要地点などへ何度でも繰り返し移動
You shouldn't be selling that as a feature. That should
No.
that should be natural.
Yeah, that should be standard.
セーブスロットの追加や
Additional save
有
slots.
識のメリ
Okay.
ット向上と
Power unending courses through my veins.
治療手段の追加
There. That's done the trick.
カスタムスキル枠
Oh
を
God,
6枠映像
that voice
など
acting.
を予定しています
It's done the trick.
その他アップデートの詳細は公式サイトで公開しているのでそちらもご確認ください
If you want an RPG light, right? Diet RPG.
本編を遊び続けてくださっている皆さんにもこれから新たに冒険へ旅立つ皆さんにも王道ファンタジーの世界をさらに深くさらに
If you want a
楽しん
deep line, probably really heavy, with great story and great characters,
両面から展開していき
I
ます
don't think you're going to get it from
ぜひ
this.
これからの
No.
ドラゴンズドグマ2ダークアリズンにもご期待ください
And if I were to play a game like this,
Title will
my choice would probably be The Witcher 3. I'd just go replay The Witcher 3.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series
That's
X
what I'd play.
S, and Steam. Pre-orders will begin rolling out soon on each platform.
I'm good, thanks.
The following items can be obtained as a pre-order bonus.
Oh,
Check out
cosmetics.
the website or
It's
store.
going to be a buggy mess anyway, so not.
No, but you gotta get pre-order it. You get
World's first
cosmetics.
public hands-on at Gamescom.
Oh mate, I'm way too old to care about cosmetics.
Apart from that,
You
we are
get
planning
nice
exhibits at other game shows.
Jumper and things that look nice
For
and
latest
warm.
information on the game, please visit the
Yeah, but I don't care about it. I care about the stats of it. You want to give me some good gear, like good stats? Maybe I'll give a shit. I don't care about what color outfit it is really that much. Aren't you going to change your gear anyway as soon as you find a half decent piece of armor?
Of course.
Then what's the point?
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
I'm fully expecting to see Street Fighter in here somewhere.
Devil May Cry 5.
Calm,
Available
relax.
on Nintendo Switch 2, including
Relax.
all extra content. Control characters with unique battle styles and go
It's crap.
on a rampage.
The game is crap.
Experience.
It runs at 60. Did you not see? Calm, you're missing the point. It runs at 60 frames per second gameplay now.
It could run at freaking 20
Devil May Cry
seconds
5
per
Devil Hunter
frame
Edition
and
is
it'd still be
available now.
shit.
Coming on the Switch.
Street Fighter
It-
6
it deserves to be on
continues heat up
Switch.
with their Year 4
That's what it
lineup
deserves to be.
announced This month. Yasmin. Arjun.
I don't know these people. I'm sorry. Am I meant to? I'm sorry. I don't know these
Do you not
people.
know who Bosch is?
No. I know who Tifa is. She shouldn't even. Don't get me started on her. But no, I don't know who Bosch. Who's Bosch? Sorry, I don't.
I don't know.
Year 4.
Is it who
I know who Tifa is from a different franchise, not because of the Street Fighter.
But the thing is, like, Tifa would absolutely destroy everybody here. She's like level 99 and she's got,
Yasmin is the
you know,
first new
she can
character
summon
for Year 4.
and all this kind of stuff.
Utilizes a
You press a button, she summons Ifrit and kills them all, and that's the gameplay.
That's what I mean.
bonus.
Behemoth.
Yasmin loves to get up close and personal with an arsenal of techniques. She can glide across the ground.
I own Street Fighter 6. I bought it years and years ago when it first came out for like 20 quid. So technically I could play this expansion or whatever it is. I was so desperate to play as Tifa.
This increases her
Let's play Final Fantasy.
making it valuable.
Yeah, I'm already playing as Tifa in that game anyway. So.
Yasmin slices her way in on August 3rd. Laban La. Next, we have an announcement from Capcom Esports. The Capcom Pro Tour 2026 is underway, kicking off the path to Capcom Cup qualification. The premier
What's your thoughts on esports, Com? Do you care about esports? A lot of people do. A lot of people don't.
beginning
What,
with
esports?
this weekend's
No.
Evo. Will
Is there any game you care about esports? Because there's different genres.
Warrior is
No.
There's a lot of MOBAs and stuff.
Epic
For,
battles are raging
for a few years of my life, I was part of a FIFA esports pro clubs team.
Capcom Cup 13
Okay.
awaits first victorious
And then I
in
left.
this tournament.
Oh, I just don't
Just
care.
like last year, the tournament
Oh, you hate FIFA nowadays. Not that I blame you. So do I.
in Japan.
Yeah, no, I can't stand it.
Furthermore,
But I
the
just,
official team
I didn't
league,
care.
Street
You know, it
Fighter
was.
League, will again be
I
held
want
at
to play
three
games to be able
locations
to
across
enjoy
the
them and
world.
have fun,
Please
and
look forward to
not make it feel like a freaking
Check the
job.
official website for tournament-specific information.
Yeah, you have to practice so much, don't you? Again and again and again.
Honestly, like when I was part of the pro clubs team, there was I'd be at work and do everything I need to do at work, and then it'd be 11 o'clock. We've got a training game session, and we're doing it again on Wednesday, and then we're doing it Thursday, and then Saturday night. It's like, really,
It's too much, isn't it?
way too much. Oh, look at that, they're plugging the movie now.
For any wrestling fans, I'm sure there's a couple because I know that we have a wrestling channel. There's two wrestlers in this, Cody Rhodes, and I don't think he's appeared yet, but Roman Reigns. Are they particularly good actors? No, not really.
No.
They're wrestlers. I mean, that's Cody Rhodes right there playing Guile. I don't think he looks particularly good, but I don't think Cody Rhodes is particularly good look. Yeah.
What did you just
I mean-
say? Some explosion.
The new teaser for the long-awaited live action.
I don't remember who Roman Reigns is playing.
Ken and Chun-Li return once again. As the curtain rises on a
It's there,
tournament
innit?
to determine the
Beads
world's
around his neck.
strongest.
You know,
A
tribal
contest
queef.
with no rules and no limits.
Hopefully, this is a massive success for him. Then he never needs to come back to wrestling.
Of the original series. Street Fighter hits cinemas worldwide on
Um,
October 16th.
No, I'm not, it's not from.
The all-new entry in Capcom's Swordplay action series.
Do you ever play the original of this?
Nope. Never played it on. How do you say it? Onimishua.
Musha.
お待たせしましたが、本作の発売日が2026年
God, it's not really my type of game,
金
though.
曜日に決定いたしました。
Do you not like if you're like
に加え、
feudal Japan, whatever it is, kind of like samurais
新
and
たな現場との戦いも
No,
ご覧いただきたいと思います。
I'm more into, obviously, like I said,
本作は
the
カプコンが誇る
long
剣撃アクションゲームシリーズ
story RPGs, JRPGs,
ダーク
horrors.
ファンタジーの世界
That's kind of my
江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に至高の剣撃アクションが楽しめます。
I've tried getting stuff like this before, and I just can't.
Well, I've heard good things about the they're on the PlayStation. What they call Tales of not Tales.
宮本武蔵が鬼の力を得て現世に舞い戻り、
Getting a brain fart. There's a series on the PlayStation I've told is right up my alley, but I've never played
を
it.
追い続ける
There's two of the games. The new one came out last year,
先巌流との
where you play as a samurai, and it's set in like
壮大な現場たち
old style Japan, and it's all about like intricate sword combat, parrying and dodging. You know,
協力者たちとの
one hit kills basically. So I'm quite interested in that. You know, so it's proper like, you know, if you get hit, you die. You die. It's not like
Yeah, yeah.
ソフトや
you
伝
can
承
take
が
loads of hits. So it's very kind of an intricate system.
絡み合うのか
I can't remember the name of it.
ご期待ください。
Yotai, I think. Can't think of Yotai.
本日初公開となる現場との
I've heard of
戦闘シーン
Yotai.
を一部公開します。
Yeah, and there was one before it. So there's two of the games that I've heard are right up my alley, but
強力な癖者
means I have to dust off the old PlayStation. Tom.
I don't know. I just can't. Like, Obviously, everybody raved about Ninja Gaiden. I tried that, couldn't get into it.
It's a bit too arcadey, isn't it, Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah. What's the
Let us begin. To battle.
Dark Souls cheaper? Bloodborne, that's the one. I played that. Didn't get into it.
You didn't get into it. Apparently everyone loves that game. Like they think it's the best. What they think it's the best Dark Souls. It's FromSoft, isn't it? It's the best FromSoft game.
Yeah, it's a nicely done game. I just can't get into it.
You're out of luck. Let the bloody banquet begin.
The closest thing to sword fighting and stuff I get is like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I don't think this looks that amazing myself. I mean, it looks unpolished. Maybe it's still really early in its development, but didn't they say it's October?
I think so, yeah.
Well, this looks very rough around the edges then for October.
迫力ある戦闘、爽快なアクションをご覧いただきました。本作はアクションゲーム好きのたくさんの方々に最高の剣撃アクションをお届けできるようにしたいことから、物語重視の活劇モードと手応え重視の剣撃モードをご用意しています。そしてご覧の
Basically, if you just want to see the story and you want no challenge, you play on that.
Yeah.
If you want a Dark Souls game, you play on that.
The mode Alan would say, if you can't go past it, get good mode.
Yeah.
プレイいただいた方向けにゲーム本編で利用できる特典もご用意していますので、
Oh wow, you get trinket.
Thanks a lot. I don't want to play if that was the demo you just showed me, that looks really unfinished. So I don't think it's going to make me want your game.
Yeah, 25th September.
Wow, that's closer than I thought. You guys have got a lot of work to do then if that's the final product.
Players who want to further enjoy the world of Onimusha.
Not being funny.
Prepared deluxe and premium deluxe
Oh,
edition.
wow. That looks rough as fuck.
All those cosmetics.
Additional content.
I must buy the premium kit.
And as a pre-order bonus, players
Lion Dog
appearances for Musashi's sword and some
Appearance.
helpful charms.
So it's not a more powerful sword, it's an appearance, cosmetic.
It's a skin for the sword, Joy.
For the latest information on Onimusha Way of the Sword, please check our official X account and website.
No, I'm
There's
right.
no better place to get the latest info, so don't forget to follow us.
When are they going to learn? Right, that we don't want cosmetics. We want stuff that'll help us later on in the game if we need it.
Because cosmetics are the easiest stuff for them to make, and they're so desperate to get the whole fear of missing out shit.
Monster Hunter RPG series, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted
We're
Reflection.
back on Monster Hunter now.
First time, the ever-evolving Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh, so they're putting all the games. Well, okay, so World and Rise are both decent games. Wilds is the worst of the three. That's what's so depressing. Wilds is significantly the worst of these three games.
In
The other two are good.
Resident Evil Requiem and other popular titles in the
Oh, they're putting Resident
I
Evil
don't know how much
on sale.
Worlds is. I may
Deals
go and
don't stop
purchase it.
there. Mega Man
Worlds
Star
is really good.
Collection, which includes
So is
7
Rise.
in the series.
Different. Good. They're both good.
Street Fighter 6, which is heating up as it heads into year 4, and the Onimusha series are also included.
I might see how much some of the Resident Evil games
Title
are.
drops.
There's a couple of them I haven't got. But
Can't miss out on the
Dino Crisis.
Wave pack sale as well.
You couldn't pay me
Enjoy
enough
your
money to
summer
download
with
Devil May Cry
popular
5.
Capcom titles.
I got it for free on Game Pass and I
That's
still
all
feel
for
ripped off.
today's presentation. Thanks for tuning in.
That's a lot.
That
Right.
is it.
Before you go, we'll be holding a survey.
Well, Com did get what he wanted. He got Devil May Cry.
Viewers of this
No.
podcast,
No.
They
I didn't
mentioned,
get what I wanted.
they mentioned it. That's a bit.
They mentioned Devil May Cry 5, which is awful. I did not get what I wanted.
60 frames per second, mate, on Nintendo Switch.
I could not care. Like I said, it could run seamlessly in my living room without a console or a TV screen, and I still will not give a crap about that game.
VR. Would you play it in VR?
Not a chance.
Okay. I did try, folks. I tried to get Com pumped up for it, but what can I do?
No. They could literally give me Dante's freaking guns and sword in real life and his powers, and I'd still turn it down.
Wow.
It is awful.
I mean, okay, let's be honest. Quickly review it. I mean, there wasn't that much there, full stop. We knew it was pretty short. It was mainly just Monster Hunter, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Mainly just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, they threw Monster Hunter Stories and then the expansion for Monster Hunter. And then they were like, okay, now you've had that. Let's throw out our next big title, which is Resident Evil. Here you go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Did you see anything at all? Not. I don't even know if any of that was new footage from what they showed us a couple of weeks ago. It could be that it's exactly the same. I actually don't know if there was any new footage there. Did it do anything to make you want it anymore, or are you already in? I guess. Are you already kind of in?
I'm already in with Resident Evil. I'm a massive fan of the franchise, so I'm always going to get it. But I will say that they need to stop being absolute cowards and bring out Resident Evil 5 Remake.
Well, me and Alan recently played the original. It shows its age, but it's a decent fun. It's quite a fun co-op game if you play it with a mate. Yeah, I'd be all up for that. But they ain't going to do it, mate. You know why? We all know why. It's 2026. You can't be, even though it's set in Africa.
But they're running out of Resident Evil remakes. They're running out of what they can do. Because they've got what? They're not going to redo 6 because that game flopped.
What about Resident Evil 0? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, but they've done a remaster for that already. I'm not quite sure how long ago that was. So Resident Evil 0. That came out in... Where is it? Here we go. 2016.
Okay, it wasn't that long, was it? Then 10 years.
No, and then came out on PlayStation, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Switch version in 2019.
Well, Resident Evil 5 sold quite well. Resident Evil 6, I don't think did that well, and Resident Evil 6 especially. I remember that was poorly. I mean, to be honest, Resident Evil 5 was quite poorly received by the kind of hardcore Resident Evil crowd, which I understand because it became way too much action of an action game. But number 6, I remember being. That was when I think the franchise was at its lowest when 6 came out.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm just kind of looking at what the options are for them. They've done Resident Evil 2 remake. They've done Resident Evil 3 remake. They've done 4. Obviously, they've done 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're not getting touched anytime soon.
No.
6, 7, 8, 9, sorry. So all they've got to choose from, really, is Resident Evil Dead Aim, which is a spin-off Resident Evil game.
I barely remember
that. The original Resident Evil game.
You can see them doing that. Yeah, I can see them doing that.
They're not going to touch that. Because that's a very old Game Boy Color game.
They'll make they'll make the first one again out of what you just said.
Outbreak.
Isn't that the online?
Resident Evil Outbreak? No. It were on PS2, Resident Evil Outbreak.
Was it a mainline entry or was it like a side?
It's more of a side story. You play as in that one. Who do you play as? I'm trying to rack my brain now to remember who you play as. I've played this one as well. I mean, I think you could play online. Actually, I can't.
I've just got a memory of an online one where it was all online. I'm just trying to remember. It was a train wreck. I think it was on the PlayStation 3.
I'm trying to remember who you play at. It's honestly.
It was set in the Raccoon City.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, it's a canon. It's classed as canon.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there wasn't that much there other than that. I mean, Com got a little bit of, like I say, Com's already just said that he was already kind of in already, so I'm not sure that he probably improved on that. You didn't in the Monster Hunter. I'm not interested in. Yeah, I like my turn-based RPGs, but I don't think I can take that seriously if I'm honest. Not if they're going to have the cat be the main. It's not. It's too much. It's too much for me. I'm not going to take it seriously. So, but they didn't show me anything, to be honest. That was a very, very short announcement for the expansion. They didn't show any new gameplay. I don't think they didn't show any new monsters. So, you know, I've got nothing else to go on. So, thing I noticed, as I said to you at the time, Com, aiming for 2027.
Yeah, aiming for 2027.
Aiming. Yeah. They didn't say that last. They didn't say that last time. So there we are.
No, Alicia Ashcroft. That's who you play as.
I recognise the name.
Yeah, it's Grace's mum, isn't it?
She's the one who gets killed in the start of...
Yeah. At the start of Requiem. So it's it's Grace's mum that you play as in Outbreak.
Maybe that would be a one they'd be interested in doing now, also after Requiem, because obviously now they can tell the story for those who missed it of you know, they can connect the dots, can't they?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, apart from the original and Outbreak, and maybe Outbreak File 2 if they decide to do both of them, they've got no other choice but to do a remake of 5.
I think you'll see them do number 1 before they touch number 5. I'm not sure that they'll ever touch 5 or 6. I think those two might be the ones they just kind of say, you know what, there's no demand.
6 dies in a bonfire.
Yeah, me and Alan couldn't stand 6. We played it for 20 minutes. Was it?
Oh, mate, I went through the whole game. I was determined to complete the game.
Actually persevered, is it, bro?
Yeah, I went through the whole game. Because I was like, I've completed every other single one of them. This one is not stopping me. I am going to complete this one as well. So I did, and I played it once, completed it once, never thought about it again.
That one made you jump between 3 different characters. It was even worse than because I know you didn't like the fact you had to jump between Grace and Leon, but that one was you played as Leon,
Jake,
and then you played as Jake,
Leon, and Chris.
Yeah, Chris. That's right.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too much. I think.
Way too much. But yeah,
I mean, other than that, Dragon's Dogma. I think me and Com said it. I don't think it looks a bit of it looks a bit of a poor man's kind of everything. It's like I don't think it's going to have the story of probably the stuff. It's not going to have a deep enough story. It's kind of a little bit like a poor man's Monster Hunter meet like a poor man's Witcher, in my opinion. Anyway, it all feels a little bit like poor man's. It's like, well, no, all the genres it's kind of tapping into. There's already kind of better options that look a lot more polished. And of course, them saying they're going to have bug fixes as a feature, that should get your alarm. That should raise some alarm bells that they're putting that as a feature.
That was amazing.
Right, put it twice as well in case you missed it your first time.
Yeah, in the first section, June 10th, when doing the first lot, it was there, and in the second section, just before they release it, it was there.
It's just like they know that's them saying this is going to be this is not going to be finished, guys. I hope you realise this. We're going to try to fix it twice here.
Yeah, no, it's just.
I guess that's it. I guess there's nothing really. I mean, we weren't expecting this was kind of an impromptu thing anyway, so I don't think any of us were expecting anything amazing. But I mean,
no,
the Capcom. It's going to be all about the next Resident Evil, and it's going to be all about the expansion from Monster Hunter Wilds. There's not going to be anything new, I think, coming for the next couple of years. We're going to be hearing a lot more about those two in particular. I don't think so. I'm afraid, Bud, you're going to have to wait even longer for your Devil May Cry, mate, because it doesn't look like it's coming anytime soon, Bud.
I don't think it's ever coming, ever in a million years.
Yeah, I think it will. I just think that they have to run out of other alternatives first. Once they run out of Resident Evil games, then they might have a look.
No, they'll find something else to do over it. 100%. They just don't want to touch that series because of how much they've damaged it. And I've just got to accept that, unfortunately.
Right, yeah, then, mate. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Tequila, thank you for joining me with this as well. It's much appreciated as always. Guys, do your usual stuff, like, share, subscribe. If you know somebody that's got a YouTube account and are not subscribed, get them to subscribe by any means necessary. Please do not cause any harm. And if you do, it does not come back to us. Anything I do say does not represent the Play Pouch at all. You are free of your own actions. You can do as you please. What have we actually got coming up, Tequila? I know I've got my 5 Nights at Freddy's to get back to.
Yeah, your last stream did really good numbers. So big up to everyone who watched Com's stream. So that did really well. So I'm sure there's a lot of people waiting for part 2 of that. Alan did Star Fox. I think he lost at the end, so he might be doing it again because I think he ran out of time. He couldn't quite finish it. I don't think there's a save function, Com.
What?
I don't think there's a save function because he couldn't save it, so he has to do it all again. He got to the last boss and then he had to go. He was stuck on the last boss.
Oh.
So expect another stream probably from Alan on Star Fox. So yeah, it is officially, which is earlier today, the first Nintendo game to ever be on this channel. Don't know if it's going to be the only game ever, Nintendo game. Probably. But I don't think you're going to see it from me, Com, or Pete. Let's put it that way. You might get more from Alan. He might play, I think you said Zelda. So you might get more from that. Once my shoulder's a bit better, hopefully next week, but I'm not going to promise. I'll be getting back to my 2 series. So that's Final Fantasy VII Remake and XCOM Long War of the Chosen, the series that will probably never end. I will have to get back to that as well once my shoulder feels a bit better. Not sure about Pete. Pete kind of comes and goes, so you might see him appear out of nowhere with like a Star Citizen stream. That's kind of what he plays nowadays. And then obviously, as Com said, you've got 5 Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach. So I think that's what's coming up. And quickly, there will be a monthly show that we do the last weekend of every month. Will be taking place on Saturday, I think 5-ish or so. We're planning. We're going to talk about anything we've been playing. I've got a couple of games.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and once things are arranged and other people have agreed to it, you may also get some Baldur's Gate coming to the channel with 2 special guests, joining myself and Tequila if we can get things sorted. And I hear everybody in the chat screaming and shouting. I can hear them from my house. They're doing it loud. When is the next showcase? The next showcase is the THQ Nordic showcase in August 7th. That's the next big one, apparently, Tech. So I hope you're ready for that. It's exciting.
Hopefully one of us, unlike tonight, will remember that this is happening and we will cover it live because we would have preferred to have covered this live. But unfortunately, we were all kind of busy and really hot. And I only just about noticed like about an hour ago, just after it finished. So otherwise he would have probably covered it live, but there we go.
We did it on purpose. We did this on purpose.
It was all planned.
Yeah, it's all planned.
Professionals, remember.
Yeah, 100% professional. That's all you get here. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's much appreciated by myself, Tequila, and everyone here at the Play Pouch, Alan and Pete. We all much appreciate it so much. Like I said, do like, share, subscribe to everybody you can. Leave a comment as well, guys, on the games you're looking forward to coming out this year or next. I'm sure there's going to be a stream at some point about GTA 6 and Xbox and their price hike that they're deciding to do again. Because
I'm sure. I'm sure we'll be discussing that. That'll probably come out on Saturday. I can see us.
Yeah,
you've got me and Alan who are. If there are Xbox fanboys, it is me and Alan. I hate calling myself it, but I suppose it is the console I play the most. So I guess I've got to call myself it. Yeah, crazy price hiked again, and GTA. I'm turning into Com. I'm starting to shit. I'm not. I don't care. I'll play it. I just they've out-hyped me. I'm done. I'm just whatever. When it comes out, it comes out. That's literally where I'm at with it. So I just don't care.
Welcome to reality, Tequila. Welcome to reality. And on that note, guys, I hope you all have a safe night, a good sleep. Stay hydrated because it is very, very warm. And stay safe wherever you are. Always remember to be a fan of something. Play your games. Play them for fun. And if you can't play them for fun, then just play them anyway. Goodbye.